Cheers, everybody.
Cheers!
Hey!
Finally, I have beer in one of these things.
Yeah!
It's been like 3 months.
What up, everybody?
Long time no see. A lot of crazy shit's happened since last week.
It's been a long week.
Number one, she's fucking won.
Andy Reid is not a playoff curse.
Andy Reid is not a playoff curse. There we go. Look at that beautiful background. Red Friday. Waiting for it again.
Oh.
Ready to see Tommy and the boys go down. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Who's Tommy?
Tom Brady.
Oh.
Fucking
I was lost too.
the GOAT.
I'm like, why are you rooting for
GOAT.
the Oh, you're ready to see Tommy go down.
Tommy go down.
You're really staring this thing down, aren't you?
Oh.
How long has it been since you had a beer, Chewy? Oh, that long.
It's been a while.
Oh, wow.
Dude, speaking of dogs, I found out last night my dogs love tomatoes.
Really?
Love tomatoes.
Like just raw? Or
Yeah.
like off the vine?
Yeah. So we were having BLTs, and I had scraps of one, and it fell off the cutting board, and they were fighting each other for them. I was like, no fucking way. So they'd eaten it. I mean, I've seen them go after lettuce before and stuff like that, and carrots occasionally. I was like, they can't like these. So I cut a big slice, and dude, they're going at it again. And holy shit, they really like these.
So what you're saying is you had dog fights over tomatoes.
Over tomatoes.
Nice.
Michael Vick.
My one dog actually
Obi would have
likes...
won. It was about food. Obi would have.
I would say my one dog actually likes jalapenos.
Really?
It's fun giving dogs weird shit. Like particularly peanut butter. Like just a peanut butter spoon. That's just the most fun.
I don't even want to know where this one's
My
going.
dog eats almost, I think, anything. He don't care.
Lucy and Leo, like, we give Lucy salary. She's like, what the fuck? Leo just, like, swallows it without even chewing it. He's like, oh, thanks,
It's like,
Dad.
fuck that shit.
Doesn't even taste it.
He was eating green beans. He eats green beans every time Julie cooks them. She drops them. Just raw green bean.
We had our old dogs. One was a boxer and one was a boxer rot mix, and we get the frozen meatballs from Sam's, and I'd give them one, and the boxer would chew on that thing for a while. The boxer rot would swallow it whole.
Damn.
It's a 2-ounce meatball.
I didn't get a notification of her life. I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Uh-oh.
Tate.
Maybe other people don't know.
Oh, so today we have a special brew.
Yep.
We better get into this so that you guys can know what we're drinking. Tate and his buddy Cooper have been in the process of brewing their own beer, and Tate has had the balls to actually put this on and let us rate it. So,
Especially Jason.
So this was a kit, an all-grain brewing kit, 5-gallon, that Cooper got from Adventures in Home Brewing. They have a website, but this is the Java and Cream Stout. And Chris was there when we brewed it. It took all goddamn day.
Yeah.
I mean, easy 6 hours
It
of
was
brewing.
fun though, just in the driveway drinking. With the cooking, getting that smell. It smells awesome.
It takes beer to make beer.
beer.
And the best part though is that Cooper has invested in the kegging setup, and as far as I'm concerned, now that I've experienced it through a buddy, it is far and away the best way to go. And just go do it from the get-go. That keg, $75, holds 5 gallons. It holds a whole batch. All you got to do is get a cooling method and a CO2 tank. But canning takes so long, and it's a pain in the ass. So, and you got to worry about sanitation. Sanitizing every bottle. I mean, 5 gallons makes about 50 bottles of beer. It's a pain.
Yeah. So on this, the keg is for storage, or you have one for storage and then one for after the fermentation process?
So, well, I mean, as soon as your fermentation process, you've halted that, and you're...
Should I share the craft beer lovers again?
Yeah, do it.
Didn't they kick you out?
They kicked me out last
The
week.
last two.
The last two they just booted. But
We're trying.
you can age it in that
Keep knocking.
in that vessel. I mean, typically bottle conditioning, if you're bottling, takes about 4 weeks anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But once you apply CO2 to it, I mean, it's ready to drink within a couple hours, I guess.
Right, but don't you usually for that process? Don't you have like another container that you add your sugar mixture to, so that it actually starts to make its own carbonation?
So when you're kegging, you don't even worry about that at all.
Really?
There's
Just
no.
when you're bottling.
Oh,
right?
Yeah,
shit.
it's only when you're bottling and you want a bottle condition.
Holy shit!
So
I didn't
you
realize.
don't have to add extra sugar. You put it in the keg. You add the CO2 within a couple hours. Pour the tap.
Yeah, because that sugar is making the carbonation.
Reactivate.
The keg does that, right?
So the CO2 bottle does that. Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're actually adding actual CO2 to
you're
it.
injecting CO2.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were just saying like it's actually in the process of whenever you put it in and with
That's-
whatever else it's making CO2.
No, it's just like a
No,
bar.
okay.
You buy a
That's
keg.
what I liked about it is I learned a shit ton just going over there and watching and going, here's your shit, and organizing it for them, basically. Playing a tool bitch, except with Gare.
Give me two. Give me two. Hey, Chris.
But I had this the first time this past Saturday, and I remember brewing it. I mean, it seems like months ago that we brewed it. But this was this was a stout, so this was much longer fermentation process, slower, and I think you might even
It
like
would have been November that happened.
Yeah.
Beginning of November.
yeah November. So November, December, 2 months before we've had any of it. So far, so good though. Cooper said also to get some of the sour, but I was running behind and I couldn't find it. Well, I can get that for next week. Get some sour. We need to be drinking our beer because we're planning a brew day and both of our kegs are full. That's why I'm ordering a new one. They're on sale.
Thanks for the share, Chandler.
What up, Kyle?
Kyle, yes, Chiefs. I want to say
Ooh.
it was
So,
fun.
Billings Like Mountains just posted a new video from the Paramount show, too. Go watch it.
Go watch it.
After this, of course.
So what all went into this?
We started with our primary grain batch with our specialty grains, which is oats, different malted barley, pretty dark because it's a nice dark color.
Small hops packages.
Yeah, small hops packages, but we did our sparging process, building our wort, and then we began our boil. Like you said, small hop additions, primarily at the beginning just for a little bit of bittering, but then at the end we also added lactose.
Bacillia?
It's not lactobacillus, or it's not the bacillus. That's the souring agent for some kits.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
This was just lactose, just the milk or creamy sugar to lend to that creamy sensation or texture that you get. The mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
But and then cooled, fermented. I think it was liquid yeast, so it was a nice, they call them a smack pack of yeast versus dried yeast. Both seem to work about the same as far as I'm concerned, though. Here's the final product with CO2 added in a growler.
Review in a minute and a half-ish.
In a minute and a half. All right.
6 people online.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is that?
What's going on there?
Looks like Eric's making some beats or something.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I was like,
Is the
is this
video
part of the show? I don't know.
Video
This is part of the
sideways.
show. It's scaring me.
Says car. Is he filling up with gas?
I'm not sure. He's butt dialing you is what's happening. There's a fire. Is that a fire? Looks like a fire.
It was a keyboard,
That
though.
looks like a drum pad
Yeah, it's
and a keyboard.
Oh, okay. Looks like a fire to me. Bright orange man.
Could be a fire.
So, it's been a week. What's the best thing you've done in the last week?
Oh, Chiefs game by far.
Oh, that's hard to top.
That was a blast.
Yeah.
Absolute blast. Well, we'll get into it after we rate this. I'll tell you about the full experience.
About Wilcom throwing snowballs
I was not
on
throwing
the
snowballs.
fucking field, getting called out by the refs,
Finally.
yelled at by Andy Reid.
I didn't get yelled at by Andy Reid. I was good. The worst thing that I did was we locked our keys in the car
Oh,
That's a bummer.
man.
at the tailgate.
Ooh.
But I will give a public service announcement to try and help everybody out with that one because It's yeah.
And some more beer. Who needs to top off?
I think we're starting the next one now.
Well, just a little bit for review.
All right.
Just a little bit more.
Don't be a pussy.
Oh.
There can't be two of us.
Sorry, if you're a family member of mine and you're watching this,
You're
it's
offended by the
public
word
service, it's public service announcement now. There's a lot of strong language on here. How we do? It's just us drinking beer.
Oh.
Being us.
Well,
all right, Tate, you started off. It's your beer.
so I will say that
See how much you love your own beer.
I've already told you guys this once, but the creation of the
Eric says, "Hey."
What's up?
Hey, Eric.
I think that growlers really affect the overall head that you'll get on a beer. It tends to be my experience. When I had this out of the tap on Saturday, it was just a beautiful, and it's even darker in color. This head was beautiful and creamy, and I drank it, and I thought, well, yeah, it tastes like coffee. It's creamy. It kind of reminded me at the time of a Guinness. Obviously not identical, but similar. But for something that me and a buddy brewed in his backyard, I think it's pretty good.
See, when you say me and a buddy brewed in a backyard, it makes you sound like hillbillies.
Hey, Josh.
But he's not a hillbilly.
No.
No,
It does sound that way.
But
It's perceived that way.
but isn't it also accurate?
We're
What's up,
brewing
Josh?
some shine in my shed.
We were in a shed.
Made some shine out
We
back.
were in a small
It was
garage.
delicious.
He's got that old copper still, and you shake the bottle and watch the bubbles come up.
It was a nice.
Put it in my mouth. I went, shot it in the fire.
Me and a buddy brewed this in
That
his
fucking went up.
backyard
I tell you what.
in Salina, Kansas. But I think it's good.
What's up, Katie?
And plus, I made it, and that makes it even better. It gets a 9.
Oh, that's why the dirt flavor's there.
A niner.
Dude, I made this. All
All right, Tate, go ahead. It's
Deserves
yours.
a 3.
It's your review. Go ahead, give it.
I gave it a 9.
Oh,
We're listening.
You are tooting
Wasn't
your own
worth
horn
watching.
there.
Go 20.
Oh, man.
Next one.
All right, which way are we going with this?
might as well go to Chris.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good, I'll give it the lengthy review.
I'm
God.
waiting
Tear
for
it apart.
Jason to
Not
fucking
a waiting
destroy
review.
this.
First pour I had of it wasn't too good on it before we went to grab beers. It's pretty smooth. It's light for a stout. I guess it's a stout, right?
Yeah.
Cream and Java stout. It's not real heavy. It's not very dark either. I get kind of a milk chocolate instead of a cocoa flavor, and it kind of reminds me of either the Walnut River coffee beer with the blue label or the Fulton Street Blend again from Goose Island. Kind of a mixture between those. I'm going to give it a 7. That's it. I mean,
Damn right you
not
are.
bad.
Damn right.
I'm gonna be short and sweet. Just
Throw it
give
back.
it. This kills
Well
me.
done, sir.
Mm.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Mm.
I really like it.
Chris was here when we brewed it. This is Chris's beer too.
It's delicious.
Is this from
I like the overall flavor. It's got that nice coffee kick to it.
Was this from the Northern Brewers or
Hey.
whatever?
Adventures in Homebrewing.
Adventures
That
in
way you
Homebrew?
can take as much
Yeah.
time as you want,
Oh,
Jason.
God.
Go ahead, buddy.
I can't wait.
Rip it apart.
Actually, to me, as far as the stout, it actually tastes more like a porter to me. It's got a kind of.
So, aren't all porter stouts? We have this, or are all stouts porters?
So there's a difference, but it is at a certain point. So they all start as, I believe, porters, and then they can become a stout. But I want to say it might be the complete reverse.
It might
of
be
that.
the reverse, yeah.
But for me, he mentioned that it finishes smooth. It does, but I also think that lends into that porter flavor for me, where it's almost like a watery finish. You mentioned it has the lactose sugars in there. I don't get a lot of sweetness from this, which I'm really surprised about. It does have a bit of the cream, so maybe it's just light on it so that it gives part of that finish to.
It's the mouthfeel.
I don't get a heavy coffee flavor from it.
It's not heavy. It's
Yeah.
not super heavy.
I mean, you mentioned it reminds you of the Fulton. I don't really get that, and I don't get. Well, you mentioned the other one was the coffee porter. I don't get that flavor to it. It does taste dark, but it's almost like a dark blonde. I mean, it's not smoky as a stout. It's not anything. It's not heavy at all. It's good. It's weird. It's light. It falls in a category of its own. I mean, this is something that if I had in a can
Category of its own.
Your own specialty beer.
Damn.
I mean, if I had it in the fridge, I would definitely drink this in the winter. It kind of fits that thing where you don't want something sugary and you don't want something heavy, but you want something dark and something to just kind of warm you up. I think this fits that. I'll give it a 7.5. It's not bad.
7.5 for Tate. He's on fire.
There's nothing bad here. I mean, if anything, I would go either heavier on the coffee or heavier on the chocolate. But overall, I mean, it's just
it's a kit beer, so I mean, yeah, the ingredients. That's what you get.
You can take those kit beers and add shit to them.
You can if you have an inventory of different things that you can like enhance.
Did you say like an ants?
Enhance.
Oh, I was like, the fuck? Did you just watch Ants the movie the other day and all of a sudden decide?
For a kit beer, though, I thought I was really happy with the way it turned out. It's one of my favorite
good.
beers I think I've ever brewed.
Really?
Brew beards and bullshit. We do all have
I'm
beards.
gonna go rinse my glass. I'll take one.
What are you breaking out next?
I don't know. You guys pick.
Yes, Josh, this is my welcome
Probably
shirt.
the ale, and then we go porter or what?
Sounds good. I had to suffer through Tate's. So,
Salted
we should have
caramel?
Something good. Yeah.
Assalted caramel.
I believe that's the name of it.
Yes, it is. Ooh, it's still sticky. Assalted caramel it is.
I imagine whatever it was connected to, one of the other packs probably fucking exploded. Or at least leaked on it.
Damn it, Will.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
You can see it because it's all in the top too.
Yep. I think that's going in the glass.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Good boy.
You only got 3, huh? Punk ass.
I was going to sit down before you got here, so
He didn't realize you were completely incapable of functioning as an adult.
How many beers have I passed you? Don't be a douche.
Don't be a dude.
Hundreds.
Literally.
Actually, I was going to say that's actually really true. It has been
Literally.
6 a week by 70 weeks. It's 400 beers.
420 beers to be exact.
Alright.
Hey,
I'm gonna do a live pour. Here we go. Here it is.
Holy shit.
Oh, this thing is so sticky.
So sticky.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Get that fucking can out.
Is that good or bad?
Oh, you'll find out.
Oh, I don't know.
It's so sticky.
It's so-
Oh yeah.
That's a perfect
Oh my
pour,
god.
man.
Look at that.
Both of you, perfect pours.
Get away, dog.
Hey, dog. Ooh, wow. You can smell the caramel. Caramel.
I love caramel.
That is kind of crazy.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Bubby.
Do you guys want to shorten the shorten the timer?
Oh,
10 minutes. Do it.
10 minutes.
Do it now.
why is it?
So if
Is
we
this
drag it
speed
out
beers?
the time between, then it makes people
10
have to watch
goddamn
further.
minutes.
Oh,
What's up, man?
That is
What up, Neff? How you doing, bro?
Nobody should drink it. Bring all of yours to us.
bring all yours to us. Wow. Yeah, that's a...
We'll go 13.
So when you think about the ratings, 8, 8, 7, 7, 5, we've consistently rated other beers like
Lower.
considerably. I mean, some beers we've hated and that our company has distributed.
The
We've
other one
kind
is
of,
the
like gotten unanimous, like
Death by
an
Disco.
average of
Death
4.
by Disco Porter.
My left hand.
And this caramel pecan.
My goodness.
My goodness. What does this remind me of?
Butter pecan syrup.
Yep.
Or
Yep, that's it. That's it. Butter pecan
I mean,
pudding.
like those brittle things that you.
Oh, yeah.
So with the butter beer that we make,
Peanut brittle.
Is it
that has a
coconut?
cream soda, right?
Yep.
Is it
Vanilla
coconut
cream
porter?
soda.
Kind of tastes like those butter beers that we make.
A little bit.
Maybe. I don't think so.
I don't know. We didn't look that far into it.
I can't remember.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Give me
This
some
looked really cool, so we
Give me
got
some
it.
whipped cream, dude. Let me just.
Or
I
for
can
you,
see
some
that.
whipped cream vodka.
Yeah.
It's definitely salted caramel.
I don't get much salt. Beer. Beer.
Beer. I was thinking maybe we should do that one evening. Make a little clip, like you have the Tate Hate clip, but just all us around here for just maybe 5-10 seconds, just mutter beer, 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 beer. That way, when somebody gets on there, you can just fucking nope, beer's down.
It's a really bad idea. Like, why would you even
You know
express
what?
that to everybody else? Keep those inside. Those aren't worth voicing.
While you shit on all my ideas, we have integrated quite a few, including you being on this show.
Oh,
That was your idea?
wow.
No. Please, that actually hurts. Oh.
Shoot it. There it is. Shoot it. It's fucking Tate Hate time. I didn't know how long we were gonna get in before this happened.
All right, regale us with your Chiefs game. Chiefs versus the.
All right.
Shit, who did they even play?
Kansas City fucking Chiefs
Colts
versus the goddamn Indianapolis Colts. And let me tell you, it was a goddamn doozy. So we had a blast. We left here about 9 o'clock, stopped in Manhattan on exit 313 to pick up my buddy Corey Saunders, who we graduated high school with.
Yep.
Very good friend of mine.
Good dude.
He is probably the only Chiefs fan, maybe other than Terry, that is that into the Chiefs as I am. So it was really cool for him to get to go with us. Well, we drove up there. From the time that we went to get off the exit to get into and park, it was about an hour and a half of driving through just snow. And it was cool. We stopped. We got our tent put up. We got the fire started. And the music turned on. And from there, it turned into a fucking party. And I don't know who has and hasn't been to a Chiefs game and had the experience of tailgating at Arrowhead or in the parking lot, but it's absolutely a big ass party.
I want to go.
And all anybody does is get drunk, get fucked up,
Never been
and have a
one.
blast.
I want to go.
Oh, you would have a great time with us. So I made my wings. We had I know I'm not the only one drinking with these dudes, Josh. No. So I made my wings, my homemade wings. We had jalapeno cheddar.
Wait, where are those?
The homemade wings? Oh, they're gone.
Yeah, what were you gonna bring? You said you're gonna bring.
You forgot to fucking tell me. I said 4:30. Remind me, and nobody sent me a reminder.
Oh, I didn't know
Nobody
that.
said shit.
I was.
Fuck,
It
dude.
was the wings. I was gonna bring the wings.
Oh, you forgot the goddamn Archie. Archie. Hey,
She's
she doesn't watch
watching
that.
too.
No.
No, she's watching.
Archie, bring the wings.
Bring the wings.
Just Uber them
We'll be
over
done
here.
around 9. If you can make that happen, that'd be great.
Oh, you're terrible. No, we're going to Old Chicago after this.
Yeah, but after wings.
after wings.
After we-
God, I wish I was off on Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's one of the props of not knowing what time you're gonna go in. No, but so we do this, and we got the music pumping. We see all the people around us. We start throwing on the party music, Lil Jon, fucking. Then we throw on shots, and once shots came on, that's when it started getting fucking wild. Like the people behind us were all passing around shots. We were passing around a bottle, taking shots. The people around us were all doing it.
And 50,000 people drove home drunk that night.
50,000, probably. That's
Oh,
probably a
sure.
good estimate. But the best part is we fucking locked the truck with the keys in it. And so we're sitting out here trying to get into this game, and we can't go in. You're all eating healthy. No wings for you.
Wings are totally healthy. They have.
They just have the sauce on them. It's chicken, lean meat.
mean, I might have had 12 wings or 10 wings.
But they're also not fried, so
Sunday
they're
night.
even healthier.
Sunday
What's up,
night.
Lynn?
They're technically grilled and not fried, so babe, they are healthy.
Wait, who's this? Is that Archie?
Yeah, that's Archie.
Archie, bring the goddamn wings.
She doesn't actually have them. They're at my house.
Go to Will Com's house.
Intercom.
Will
I'm just gonna start calling you Intercom.
Right, Will Cobb's house.
I don't know what I'm saying wrong. I don't get it.
You say it like telecom or intercom instead of like
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah,
How do you
like
say
welcome?
welcome?
Welcome.
Welcome.
You're so full of shit. No, but so we accidentally locked the car because we took my dad's truck, and it's like where the lock is. It's on the elbow rest on the door handle. So like if you barely even tap it, it locks it. You aren't paying attention. It's shut. Well, public service announcement for everybody. Arrowhead actually has their own person who just drives around. It's like a AAA person who just goes around and
like the mall.
Yeah, like the mall, and they'll just unlock your car for you for free.
What?
Yeah, for free. So
it must happen that much.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
dude.
That shit.
Think about it. You got a bunch of drunk people tailgating. How many keys are getting locked in their car? Like,
Yeah.
So we missed the very first
Did
part
you
of the
tip
game.
him?
Oh yeah, we tipped him.
Okay, better.
Well, and he gets time and a half. He's getting paid time and a half for working at a Chiefs game, and he gets.
Hey, he's got a good gig.
Oh, so we gave him some wings. We gave him some food. You know, we hooked it up. And we weren't just gonna let him go. We had one kind of piece of shit security guard who didn't help us out at all. No handies. No overpants handies. No, but it was a really, really fun environment. If you've never been to a Chiefs game, I would guarantee you need to go to one in your lifetime and blast at it.
We went to the Christmas one last year.
Let's plan it for next year.
Or the year before last.
Yeah.
And it was
I'm
cool
always
as
down for a
fuck.
Chiefs game. I'll probably be around
Damn,
there.
this is such a good year to go to Chiefs game, though.
Yeah, I would
Chiefs
go on
games,
Sunday if
though.
it wasn't. Let me actually, you know what? Let me look and see what the cheapest ticket is for
I
Sunday.
thought you were going Sunday.
No, I'm not, because it's too expensive. Oh, I wish I could go. Let's see, game time.
That's why I asked if you needed to borrow my coveralls.
No, I know. That's why I was wondering why you're asking if I need to.
That's disappointing.
You were talking about the last one that you went to. Last game I went to was the Royals and had box seats. I didn't watch a second of that game. All I did was drink beers.
Drink beer and eat the food that's in there. The Tate Hate gunfire soundbite keeps going off. Are you sure eating that shiz?
Is it?
The Tate Hate? He said it keeps going off.
Oh, whoops.
Is it on like a loop?
No, every time we go to
Like it fades in from
This
one
is
to
over.
the
Wilcom
It
and Jason's,
fires off.
it starts shooting.
Nice.
I mean, so anytime the camera goes to Jason,
Yeah,
Yeah, it automatically does Tate
shots
Hate.
go off.
people
I think it works pretty good.
are upset.
People are upset.
Brews Day had a willy nilly, and now a Johnny B. All right, willy nilly is what?
See, I love that Brews Day's catching on.
Yes, willy nilly Defiance.
Oh, no, I remember that game because they told us for whenever I first got there, they're like, first hour only is free drinks. And I was like, all right, how many can I have at once? They're like, as many as you can carry. It's like, what do you got here? And it was all domestics. The only thing that they didn't have, they had Tall Boys, Boulevard Unfiltered Wheat. And I was like, give me 4 of those. I took 4, and I set them on the table, and then I got right back in line, and then I went and grabbed 4 more, set it on the table, and I was like, all right, 8 Tall Boys should get me where I'm going. And then that hour hit, and the guy's like, no, we've still got like 200 free drinks. Do you want some more? I was like, how many? He's like, as many as you care. I was like, give me 4 more. Bam. So we left there. I think I told you guys about this. The Uber driver that I got leaving was the same Uber driver that actually dropped me off there. Whenever he dropped me off, he didn't say a goddamn word. Whenever he picked me up, he's listening to Howard Stern, and then he turns it off and he says something, and he's like, this guy talking about eating booty all wrong. And I was like, what the fuck? What's going on right now? And he just went blah, 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 blah. Kept going on and on and on and talking about all kinds of just weird shit. And I was like, So he dropped me off at the hotel, and he's like, you need to stop anywhere? I was like, are we on the Missouri side? He's like, yeah, we're on the Missouri side. I said, cool. So they sell alcohol at the gas station, right? And he's like, yep. I said, all right. There's a quick trip right next to my hotel. Just drop me off there. And then I bought 2 of the tall chiladas.
Oh, yeah.
Slam those.
All right, so 2 tickets. Tickets are $169 a piece.
No, it's not bad.
It's not. Nope, never mind. Lied.
Are you going to buy them now?
Cheapest ticket, It's for one ticket. One single ticket. $169. Nope, $219. I don't get this app.
$219 to go see a football game. I mean, what's a Super Bowl ticket cost?
It's not just that's I think the cheapest ticket for a Super Bowl is like
$2,300, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's something ridiculous, and it's in Atlanta.
Is that what, the Falcons Stadium?
Yep. Because it's brand new. Brand new. It's the cheapest. Here's the crazy part about the Falcons Stadium is they just built it, and it is probably the nicest stadium in the NFL. Some people will argue with me, probably Cowboys fans. But the thing about, I believe it's Art Shell is the owner of the Falcons. When he had it built, he said, I want, this is the only place that has Chick-fil-A in it, and they actually serve on Sundays. It's the only one that they got permission to do Sunday servings of Chick-fil-A.
That's crazy.
But also, he said, I want it to be like the old experience. I don't want you to have to pay an exorbitant amount of money for the fan because they've already got to pay so much to get into the game. So everything is like, I believe, $5 or less when it comes to concessions. Cheers, Dustin. Have a good one. So yeah, so it's a really cool. He's like a very much for the people type of guy. So I really respect him for that because
a lot of stadiums are moving to that though, just because they've found that it actually lowers people buying tickets to go to shows.
Oh yeah,
or go to games and go to everything because of the extra costs. Which I've told these guys that you haven't been here. But that was one of the most amazing things about being in Japan is all the cheap prices for stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I went to it was a Nagoya Dragons game, and it was one of their playoff games, and I was like, yes, I can't wait to go to this. And I went up to the stand, and they had a special, and it was nachos and a beer, and I was like, fuck, this is gonna be super expensive. It was $5. And I was like, oh, thank God. And I was like, can I get 2 of those? And they're like, yeah. And they have these little Asian ladies that go around with a refrigerated like mini keg on their backs to fill up your beers. That's $1 a refill.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Japan.
Well, that's what kills me because beers at Arrowhead were like $12, $10-12 a piece for the tall boys, and it's only Miller Lite, Bud Light, Coors Light. Yeah.
It's seeing things like that. And I'm like, and then you see all these people who are super drunk. I'm like, are you fucking for real right now?
Yeah, I try not to. I actually I won't disclose this part of my.
Yeah, I was wondering where that was going. It's review time.
Review time.
Josh knows it's review time.
Barrel time.
Who picked the
Shut
beer?
up! Tell me about beer.
This
This one's me. I want to grab another one first.
Yeah, get that beer.
Anybody else need one?
Yeah, I'll take one.
All
please.
need one.
You want to split one?
Yeah.
Just one for me and Chris.
Here, can
Got a
we
whole
free
one?
split it? I'll take one.
All right.
I'll take one.
Yeah, somebody's not a pussy. Can you pass that to him?
Nope.
Did you
After that remark.
Bitch.
I'll bring it to you. Don't worry.
I'm just kidding. Jay.
Oh,
No. I got it.
Message received. Loud and clear.
I just thought you didn't want to touch the sticky can.
They are so sticky. Even after
It's so sticky.
and you can
So
see
sticky.
it was definitely a beer that exploded on
Oh,
the top of these. But all right, big drink first.
What's up, Taylor?
What's up?
All right, I'm ready. All right, so the description says caramel pecan. And then the one over here, it says nutty, sweet, buttery, with a slight hint of salt to tie it all together. And it's an ale. So I'm going to start with the ale part. It's very light. It's extremely light. I don't get a lot of salt to it at all. There is a heavy caramel pecan flavor to it. I get more pecan than I do caramel. It doesn't... Maybe it's not even pecan, but it is nutty. We all had the same look whenever we first drank this, and it really does have like a butter pecan like syrup flavor to it, and it's really good. But I think a little more salt in this to balance it out would probably really, really help, because it does get kind of overwhelming like a butter pecan syrup, like where you're like, whew, this is really good the first 10 bites, to where now it's like, so I like it. It's just a little bit of a struggle. It's kind of like one of those first ice creams on a hot day thing where you're like, oh, it's a hot day. Now I got this chocolate popsicle. Oh, it's delicious. And somebody's like, you want another one? You're like, yeah. And you take it a bite and you're like, nah, I didn't fucking want this at all. Not that I don't want this. Not that I don't want this. Yeah, it's got that going for it. The uniqueness to this beer, though, they nail these flavors. I mean, they just fucking knock it out of the park. This is a perfect, like, you could have this with so many foods, and it would be a great starter beer for a lot of those.
It'd be a good float.
Oh, I bet you
could
would.
You could put some strawberry ice cream in this. Have a beer float.
Yep.
Fuck strawberry ice cream.
No, I'm sorry, vanilla. I don't know why strawberry came out. Yeah. Why the fuck did I say vanilla ice cream?
Yeah. Well, you were talking about adding whipped cream to it earlier.
Yeah.
I was right.
Right on top of the fucking beer.
It tastes like a butter beer, like a Harry Potter.
It's very good. I mean, I'm very surprised by this beer. But it does go through that wave of like, oh, this might be overwhelming, to where it's like, I want to try that again. It might be overwhelming. I want to try that again. But it actually does. It says a buttery note. It does actually have a buttery note to it.
What's up, Will?
I wouldn't have thought about that.
What's up, John?
But it wasn't until it said that it was like, oh yeah, that is a very buttery finish.
Buttery.
Yeah. I really like it. I think as long as I stay less than 3 of these, it's an 8 for me. I mean, it's really, really good. In fact, I bet when Sarah comes and picks me up, I can be like, hey, you want to try this? And she'll fucking chug a whole one.
This might be good. One of the ones that we could give Julia where she wouldn't go.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Call her down here. She's watching.
That funny face. Was that Neff that always got
Julia? We already pumped it. We said watch that shit. Yeah.
Shrizzes and that jazz. Thanks, man.
I'll go next. See, I don't like this at all.
What? What'd you give it?
Give it an 8.
So, you know how, and for the exact reasons you just explained, where you said you take a drink and it just seems like it's overload. And I don't know if it's the butter, the pecan, or the salted caramel, but it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. It is overbearing to me, and I like salted caramel.
You call it caramel and caramel.
Yes, I do.
What's going on here? This is like when you say, I've got 2 things to talk to you about.
Tomatoes and tomatoes. No, but yeah, like, to me, it just... And I like bold flavors, but this one has something going on that... He's like, I'm going to watch it now, Dave.
See how long
I'm going to watch it now.
Because I thought about putting it up. I'll put it up after second beer review.
No, I like the initial like caramel flavor.
No.
But then I don't know what that after flavor is, but there's just like a bitter or something that goes on, and I'm not. Oh, Sarah, there you go.
Mid-drink brash.
Yeah, and that's what lingers, and that's what it just doesn't do it for me.
Gavin, take your salted caramel beer, put a scoop and a half of vanilla ice cream. Get a can of Ready Whip.
See, I bet
eat it with a spoon.
Yeah.
That would be delicious.
But I would give this a 5.5. I'm not a fan of it at all.
Not a fan at all is lower than a 5.5.
Well, then we'll go 3. We'll go 3.5.
There we go. Give it a real rating. Thank you.
I was trying to be semi-nice and not hurt your feet. Really,
you really like it. It's a good dessert.
Oops. It is. It's a very.
I want to try.
No, but it's bad. People shouldn't drink this, and I certainly won't. Is that accurate?
Yep. That's a 2.
No, I would. Yeah, you put 2.
3 is not good.
I turn this down most of the time. I would drink it if it was there. I'm not.
I'd turn this down most of the time.
You gonna take this or Miller Lite?
Miller Lite.
There you go. This is a 3.5.
All day.
I'd say that's accurate.
I'd take a Keystone over this anytime.
You'd probably take one of those shitty Ultras too, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. I would take a Michelob fucking Ultra over this.
What's up, Molly? I'm kind of with Jason on this more than Welcome. I think this has a lot of aroma going for it, though.
It has a great smell. Like
that's the best part of it to me. The aroma is just like
aroma's better than the flavor.
Constantly moving through. It has that little brashness to it that he was mentioning, mid-drink or swallow.
It goes from front of the tongue to back of the tongue. Yeah.
I get like caramel front, brash, butter on the back end for sure. I still like it. I don't know that I will buy it very often, but I'll still buy it probably. I don't know if it's a limited beer or anything. I've never heard of it or seen it. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. It's tasty. It surprised the shit out of me. I like caramel. It tastes caramely. The ale's there. It's a good beer. I just don't know that I would buy it frequently.
Says it's a seasonal favorite.
Okay.
So I would buy this again, but I wouldn't buy it frequently. It would have to be, hey, I want to get this and have.
Are you gonna take one home and make a float with it?
That's what I feel like I have to do. I'm gonna like if I was gonna buy this, this would be okay. I'm in a Harry Potter marathon butterbeer mood, and I had one of those last year. I was experimenting with making butterbeer, and I loved them. I was getting home from work every day, getting out my big stein, and I had my vodka, my cream soda, my butter shots, and I was like, yeah, butterbeer. I could do this with ice cream with cream. Fuck yeah, and maybe even a little caramel or caramel drizzle.
I'm imagining Tate with a second set of glasses, and they are the Harry Potter round glasses. And he's got these little stick-on like stickers that he puts on his forehead and watches his Harry Potter movies while he drinks butterbeer.
Dude, I am the biggest Harry Potter nerd. I love it. I always have.
What house are you?
I don't know. Like I have my the thing we got from the library, the Hufflepuff thing, still on my backpack.
Oh, are you Hufflepuff?
But I've taken the online quizzes and they conflict. I mean,
do they call you Ravenclaw?
They call me Gryffindor.
Really?
Let's be honest. Jason, what do you know about me? You know I'm amazing.
That's not true at all.
That's
not true at all. Courageous and brave are the two things that define Gryffindor. That is not Tate at all.
Yes.
But I don't know that any of them have shitty and worthless as
Dave said
as their descriptors either.
We should legit have you guys do a beer cast plus show MC that shiz.
Oh, I don't know that would float over very well with a bunch of people who aren't drinking craft beers.
It's true.
I still think it'd be cool to do something like a live thing, like a live stream, in like a steeple setting, to where we're on stage just like this at a table drinking
like
craft beer,
podcast, like all the people who sell their podcasts and shit,
and just interact with the crowd and fuck around.
That'd be cool.
We would get such a big draw. People would be lining up.
The greatest draw in all of mankind.
As long as it was, hey, with your ticket, you get 4 free beers.
And as long as every time somebody in the crowd asks a question or says something, you have to like just rip them a new asshole. Like, are you fucking talking right now?
That has got to be the most worthless question I've ever heard.
God damn it! Why are we doing this?
Is your name Jason?
We can play acoustic, so all the craft beer lovers are into it, Jason.
Wait, have I given my review yet, or did we get so derailed?
It's like Billy Madison.
I don't think you actually gave the
stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life.
We got so derailed.
We're all dumber.
We've been talking for 10 minutes, and I haven't given my
May God have mercy on your soul.
All that being said, I would not buy this regularly. This is an isolated scenario where I'm like, oh, I'm going to go get this. The caramel flavor is good. I wish there was more salt. I agree with you on that. Because the salt, I don't really get any of. So salted caramel, the salt, salt kind of makes your mouth water a little bit more, doesn't it?
I'm wondering if that brash section is the salt.
It's
just not coming through.
I actually think it's the pecan, because like if you have like a walnut or a pecan,
they're bitter.
Whenever you eat it, like right in the middle, after you break through that shell and before it gets to that nutty finish, it's got that flavor to it. Or like the shell of a peanut.
I know it's been forever, but I don't remember the southern pecan being this pecan flavor.
Yeah, that was more of a brown ale though. I think
it was
southern pecan. But
my bad.
This is this is still good though. I would give it a 6.
6.2.
I wish there was more poison. It tastes great.
He's not entertained.
Laughing.
6. Hey, you guys about nailed it. 6 and 6.2.
You know what he called me
This is Take Hate, baby.
when we were at your concert, which I totally left my card there at Paramount.
You got it back yet?
I got it back. I got it back.
I was gonna say you left it there on what, Friday?
Oh, it was
and
there
didn't
for a
pick it
while.
up until Wednesday.
It was there for a while.
He said, I know you, bud. I fucking know you. And you hate it.
But we were out back and we were all smoking, and I was smoking my Black and Miles.
Smoking on.
And he's like, "You're the blackest white guy I've ever met." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Who, Dave?
Yeah. He's like, "You're smoking Black and Miles." I'm like, "What's that fucking supposed to mean? You racist?" I don't remember because I was drinking.
Wow, this is
You were drinking heavily.
Tate, you
You
were
were
fucking
showed up
smashed
drunk.
by the time you
showed up
Tate, you went to step up on the side at one point. You fell back down. You were like, no.
You spilled half your beer. You're like, oh.
I'm not doing that
Where
one.
did I step up?
Make a vanilla coffee bean that's pretty tasty. Well, I hope it's tastier than this, Will.
The only person there who was drunker than you was Jeremy. That was
Yes.
the only person
And it wasn't
who
even
was drunker
close.
than you.
Jeremy was by far the drunkest person in the.
He was happy though. He was the happiest guy I've seen in fucking weeks.
I spilled half a beer.
Yeah, I mean, you stepped up onto so that little area where they were all sitting. You stepped up there, and whenever you stepped up there, you caught yourself hard, and you just spilled your open beer.
Oh man,
I know.
that Friday night.
It was.
Saturday night was worse.
That's what you said.
Damn.
That's what you said that Tuesday.
I fell in the bathtub. Like
What?
I'd been thrown up, and then I tried to stand up, and I was so disoriented that I fell backward in the tub. I didn't go to bed till 3, and I don't remember past 9. That bartender,
Heavy hand?
she did a number on me, and you know what I think the end of it was is I meant to order a whiskey and Coke, a double, but I ordered a rum and Coke, and for some reason rum just kills me. Like it takes my drunk from
You
one
probably
level
ordered a rum and Coke because you were drunk.
one level to another. Oh, dude! So solo cup, a clear one, this big, rum to here. This much was what was Coke at the top.
So you're having a rum with a splash.
And I'm so used to the taste of liquor that when somebody pours
You're the
something
new
that
one, you're the
heavy,
new one.
it doesn't bug me. I can drink straight liquor. Wasn't a good idea.
Tate with liquor never sounds like a good idea.
Death by Disco, here it is.
Thank you.
Well, I hope this one's just
It's Death Before Disco.
fucking
Whoops.
great.
What's up?
I fucked the title up on that too. It's Death Before Disco.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Oh. All right, Death by Disco.
Employee owned, righteously independent.
Uh-oh, this is chocolate and berries.
Yeah, this
Last
is
one did not turn out well.
left hand. Brewed on the banks of the mighty St. Vrain.
Longmont, Colorado.
I like left hand stuff. But we've done several of their beers. And I think
Read their milk
the
stout.
milk
that
stout
was
was really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was
Or
one of the
sweet
best
milk
beers they've
stout.
had.
I think it was a sweet
It was
milk
chocolate
stout.
milk stout.
Sweet milk
Thoughts
stout.
on KC Beer
$5.
Company? They're the ones who make the Dunkel, right?
Then
Why?
maybe I'm thinking Four Hands did the chocolate milk stout.
Left hand is what we're talking about. All right.
I know. No bet. No
Okay,
bet.
I'm gonna-
You are way too confident.
Dave, they're the ones who make the Dunkel, right?
Looking it up. Hold on.
Jason rating 1.2. Did they see your house? Did you drink it already? Well, it's fucking dark. You can smell the berries.
Oh, I haven't even opened
Oh
it
yeah,
yet.
that's a dark berry shit, right?
Yep.
Whatever those are.
Yep.
Four Hands is the chocolate milk stout.
Four hands,
Yep.
not left hand. Okay.
So let's see.
God,
There's so much going on.
God, this 4G is just
Doppelbock
being
Lager, they make
so
more than just
disappointing.
Dunkel.
Yes,
but
I'm 21.
Okay, that's what I thought. That was Dunkel. That's what I know them by. That's the only one I've had.
Left Hand is the milk stout. You are correct. The chocolate milk stout was better.
Sweet. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. I bought that again that same week.
Taste of sweet victory. Oh, yep, sweet stout. There it is.
Interesting.
But this one?
I don't know how I feel about that.
No, don't do this to me.
What are we doing?
I don't know how I feel about that.
What?
No, someone was just getting the video ready. For
What is-
buildings after this.
Buddy.
What do you guys want? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do 10.
That's all we're going to need on this one.
Alright.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
We're on our third beer, folks. We're already getting buzzed. If you're out there, let us know what you're drinking.
That is hoppy and smoky.
Yeah.
Beer.
Beer. It's definitely not coconut. Like
Oh, okay.
Good.
Amendment.
Nathan
Taking a
looks
big
like a
drink of the
butthole.
final bit of that.
Cordell, you have to stay on because there is a specific video that is going to be played just so you can laugh. You are in it.
We should do that now while we're waiting on
Okay,
the
we're gonna
the,
do it
the
now.
last drink of that warm bit of caramel is not pleasant.
No.
warm.
So
Warmish.
I'm drinking Ska Pinstripe now.
Man, you were having a mix. I'm jealous.
I like the beer time.
So
It's badass.
That's cool.
during Christmas, during that break that we had, the 2 weeks of no shows where we pre-recorded them, and then
I remember having a
fucked
show
up.
because we were fucked.
Oh, we were fucking hammered.
that
Oh yeah.
That was the second cast?
I don't even want to watch the second show because
Dude,
I think we were so
I
fucking
watched-
drunk. Yeah.
I watched the first 20 minutes of it and then shut off because I was laughing so hard at how drunk we were when we started that one.
I know I was
out, buddy.
fucked.
Watch out.
Okay, so to preface this, my little brother and his girlfriend Laura came to town, and Laura's one of her best friends is Julie. And so we all went out to a karaoke night at Speakeasy, and my little brother prefaced this by saying, alright, you're not going to be about halfway through this song, you're going to come up and you're going to sing this with me. And I was like, alright, nah, that's not going to happen. Well, I didn't even make it halfway through the song. It was about maybe 45 seconds into the song, and I was up there. So, you'll, you can see the video of the 51-year-old man punching an 11-year-old girl in the face.
I did see that.
I did not see that.
I saw it.
What did that 11-year-old girl do to that poor man?
He was surrounded by like fucking 20 of them.
Oh, shit. Then,
Oh,
And
was
one
it?
went at him and he was
Okay,
like,
I think
Done.
I've seen this one actually. Was it like outside a grocery store?
I don't know where
Okay,
it
I
was.
was gonna say.
He was surrounded though.
Yeah.
And like self-defense. But
What
it
is the
looked
alcohol?
bad.
What is this?
It's terrible.
Why the fuck?
You doing, bro?
So we'll see if this will play.
You can stay. You can stay.
Meanwhile,
I'm working on it.
6% alcohol.
Oh.
What is it? One duck-sized... Wait, no. One horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses. Which one do you fight?
How many 5th graders could you take? Oh, God. What grade is my nephew in? Is he 5th grade yet?
100 duck-sized horses would be much better than
You think so?
what was the alternative?
You're gonna kill and beat up a bunch of tiny horses. You're
Versus-
a fucking monster.
Horse-sized
You're a fucking
ducks.
monster.
Horse-sized ducks sounds terrifying.
It's one horse-sized duck.
What horse-sized duck?
Just one. I bet you I can take the 100 duck-sized
yeah.
horses.
Imagine the beak on a horse-sized duck.
We're black with a swimming tail, and the beast was stunned. He asked us, "Be you angels?" And we each said, "We are but men, rock." This is not the greatest song in the world. The grass doth grow. Needless to say, the beast was stunned. Whip crack with his whipping tail, and the beast was stunned. He asked us, "Be you angels?" And we each said, "We are men rock." This is not the greatest song in the world.
Greatest song in the world.
This is
So,
a tribute.
we used to jam the fuck out to that song, and he was actually at the at your guys' show at the Paramount. His name was Chad Mortimer, and he was a year older than us.
Mortimer.
And we used to
He's
play.
one of our IT guys at Vortex now.
Yeah,
Yep.
so
He's cool as fuck.
oh yeah, dude is phenomenal at the guitar.
Really?
And me and him were in choir together, and we would go out and literally because in the choir room there was like this little back room that had a piano in it.
Paige is watching?
Oh,
What the fuck is this?
Hi,
Whoa,
Paige.
what up,
Cheers.
Paige? Is this actually Kenny watching on
This
Paige's
is
account?
No, but yeah, so we would play stuff like that. And then we went down to. I literally just watched that music video.
Oh
last
no, it's
night.
Sally.
But
Damn it.
like we went down to Dallas for a singing competition, and me and Chad would go down to the bottom of the hotel, and they had a piano down there, and we would just play acoustic music the entire time and
Great
just
story, bro.
just sing and just sit there and hang out.
Good.
Cool story, bro.
I'm being supportive of you.
Soul.
Great story, bro.
Cool story. No, it's not kidding. Grant Ramsey tuned in too. He was recently at Steakhouse.
So what I actually like about that song is they did that way before they did the Tenacious D movie, and then they actually had the rock off with the devil.
Oh, yeah.
Who was Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl.
And I
He's also
loved-
the drummer. Yeah.
I loved the rock off that they had with him.
Oh fuck
in
yeah.
that album. And I was like, oh man, that's so fucking good. Because I've always had the argument that even in the Charlie Daniels version, the devil absolutely wins.
Oh,
And
always.
the devil goes down to Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
He fucking kills it. And then in the Tenacious D movie, there was no exception. Even they're like, fuck! We lost!
It's
fuck!
God damn it! Why is Seaton so fucking
yes.
good?
Yeah.
It's a 51-year-old
God.
punching an 11-year-old girl.
I love it. It says burly man arrested for punching
What?
an 11-year-old girl in the face.
This is like the have you seen the 71-year-old man?
Oh,
in the-
God.
Oh Jesus!
Okay.
They got his mugshot
Let's
on
see
there.
if
and
I can
everything.
get this
Nice.
right up.
Have you seen the 71-year-old man
We're
in,
watching
in
this?
the bus?
I hope so.
That
Why not?
fucking beats the shit out of the dude because he keeps like getting up in his face. He's like, I don't give a fuck who you are. You get in my face like that, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
Was this the dude who was like talking about the ambulance? Yeah, this was years
Yeah.
ago. They made a movie about that dude.
Did they?
Yes.
I know that motherfucker got his ass lit the fuck up. Like he got a nice like 3-piece, and the dude's face was just pouring blood out.
Alright.
It was
My
like
goodness.
Are you ready for this
a
madness?
71-year-old
Oh god,
dude.
just do it.
I'm gonna mute us again. So it
Pull the
doesn't
trigger.
echo.
Oh god.
us.
Needless to say.
Oh my god!
Holy shit, that girl got
Went
destroyed.
black with a swimming tail.
Have I ever had you guys watch the Go Whack?
Burning Jewelry.
Sorry about the fucking burner.
Yeah, he
Holy
fucking
man.
knocked her the fuck out.
I know, it looked like he fucking clotheslined
What
her.
even led to him like
Holy
pushing her?
shit.
So
Ah.
I'm not defending the guy, but there's no context in a video. like
No,
that.
there's not at
It's
all.
very true.
All I know is he punched through a person.
He did. It just went right through
No,
her.
like I don't care. None of those girls seemed like they were any at all like a threat to him.
You're right, Dave. That should not happen.
He fucking. I don't know what led up to it. I would like to get the backstory context, but just from that view, it looked really bad on
He
his part.
should have fucking.
Oh,
just-
she pushed him first.
He should have just
But
ran
how
out of the
hard
situation.
could she have
Like,
pushed
left.
him?
He should have just left.
He is 6'5", 250 pounds.
Oh, shit.
Agree to disagree, David.
It's
All these videos being
fucking
posted
nuts.
online to give you a 3-second view of what actually happened.
But I do understand where he's coming
No,
from.
I
on
understand,
that.
yeah.
That guy's big enough that he should be adult enough
He
to
could
walk
literally
the
go.
fuck away.
He could literally
Yeah.
just go like this and clothesline all of them.
But also on the same
all.
note, how humorous was
She
it
said I smacked
to watch
my 11-year-old
Will Ferrell
around
and
the
John C. Reilly beat up a playground full of kids and
Touche.
stepbrothers?
Touche.
That guy looked like Wreck-It Ralph.
He did. He fucking.
And he
I'm gonna wreck it, your face, bitch.
No,
Boom.
dude. I thought Smokey was about to hop out of nowhere and just go, "You got knocked the fuck out."
Jesus. I mean, her
Like,
her whole body just
the bad
smacked down.
thing
Oh,
is
And he
Jesus.
stuck out all
he
10-year-olds.
might have
Holy
fucking
shit.
killed that kid.
He could have, dude.
So,
Did you see she fucking hit the pillar right behind her too?
so yet again, I'm not condoning the man's actions.
I like his headline. Ralph breaks an 11-year-old.
None of the articles mention why, but he was surrounded by a bunch of little girls that were all messing with him, and I guess he decided to do something about it.
Imagine though, if that guy. So imagine we get 10 seconds, but imagine if the scenario was he had already
He's
been
been there
walking
for 15
away
minutes.
for an hour,
Mhm.
and these people keep following him and
And just
pestering
giving
him.
him shit. Yep.
And they're in his face every time he tries to stop, but they're just hounding him the entire time. He's trying to walk away. At some point, your patience gives out.
Yeah.
And you can have a moment like that. Like, all right, you're gonna put me in that
No,
place.
no.
You're gonna push me there.
But that's the thing. It's like
I'm not condoning it. He should have had more restraint. for
You
certain.
go. But I can see both sides of this. Like in that instance, if someone's fucking dealing, like I have a very short temper with shit like that. I'm not saying that I would knock that girl the fuck out, but like with stuff like that, I'm very good about just leaving. I leave the instance, and you can
Like,
ask my family.
do some
Like I just
Red
peace
Rover
out.
shit and just maul through them and
Yeah.
get the fuck out.
But also,
13-year-old boy, maybe. 13-year-old girl, maybe.
I just break the circle and leave.
There's so
I've
many
literally
entitled
had
people
hundreds
out
of
there
kids yell dumb
anymore.
shit at me. If I punched every one of them, I'd literally create a new special needs school in our community. Oh my God.
Don't overestimate your left hand or your right hand, David.
But still, like it's such.
It's review time.
Is it? Oh,
It's been review time.
Let me drink
Oh, dude, I'm gonna.
The Ratchet TV was fun, but
This is my pick. I'll start it off. Berries and porters, not a good mix. Not a good mix.
all he got was assault.
He got one count of
He
assault
did- he
for hitting
wasn't
a
using
girl
a
and
weapon.
2 other counts for pushing 2
Let's see,
other girls.
He'll get some probation.
Yeah.
He'll get just fine.
He'll get diversion.
Oh, diversions suck, dude.
That girl might be like mentally retarded from now on, though.
She's young.
She was probably
Young-
mentally
young-
retarded
young
before.
people
That's why
heal
she was picking on
very
an
well.
adult.
All right, so we have beers that just sit in the refrigerator and kind of die. This is definitely going to be one of them. I am not a fan of this one at all. I don't like the flavor, the berry.
Welcome hates the beers tonight.
Yeah, I think
Except
this will
for
be.
mine.
I think this will be the lowest rated beer that I give.
Oh, shit, the last one was a 3.5.
Well, no. I mean overall, not necessarily this one. I thought it was like a all victims denied medical attention. It sounded cool. When I first took a drink of it, I was kind of excited.
This is also part of a Tenacious D song.
But overall, I just wasn't that much of a fan of it. It's got a lot of random flavors in it. You can definitely tell that the berries are in there. You get that porter flavor. Space Camper.
We did
Isn't
it
that what
last
we did
week.
last week. Jesus, Sally.
You want to do it close up?
It's just not my cup of tea. I would have liked for there to have been. I don't know. Maybe I would have liked a more berry flavor. I thought the berry kind of seceded as soon as you got it.
Sorry, I had them shots go off again.
Oh, you're fine.
Alright, we're going this way.
It just wasn't my cup of tea. I'd probably give it a 4.
Woo! Damn. A 3.5 and a 4
I'm
tonight.
on the savage ratings today. I gave. You know what? I need some something. I gave Tate's beer the highest fucking grade of the night.
I don't know what your beef is with this beer, bro. Like, you gave it a 4 for this beer?
I'll drink another one.
Jesus.
Not a fan.
Check yourself, bro.
Check yourself
Check
before you break
yourself.
yourself. Jimmy, check
This is-
yourself.
I mean, I'll take the next review.
Go ahead.
Hmm.
I'll drink one more. What does they say? You have to have 3 drinks.
So, where does it say anything about berries? Is this just some shit that you just...
Make ghost noises when you do that.
Roasted malts create a full-bodied classic with rich chocolate malt and dark berry notes. Dark berry. So it's 24 IBUs. It's 6% alcohol.
Out.
It just says dark berry notes. It doesn't say it's a berry beer. So, God, you're fucked in the head, Wilcom.
As I pour another
Alright,
one
man.
after I gave it a 4.
Thanks for joining us, man.
That's Blind Shorts.
So it's a little bit smoky. It's not overwhelmingly smoky. It's not It's not overly bitter. It's not overly sweet.
After this beer review, we're going to play the Buildings Like Mountains Paramount show vid.
It's a little malty, chocolatey. I mean, I actually really like this beer, and I like the dark berry notes and the mouthfeel and the after essence. Oh wait, appreciate the after essence.
It smells good. It smells very good. It's very deceiving because the smell of it.
Yeah, the
You give it a
after
rating?
essence.
You can smell the berries in it. Yeah, I gave it a 4.
No, this guy.
Oh.
Who's been talking about it since I left.
Fucking sucking its taint since.
I'll give this a 6.5. I'm tempted to give it a 7. It's a good beer.
All right.
There's nothing wrong with it.
We got to find out how much you've drank this evening. Basic math. 8
Jesus.
times 13.
8.
He just
That's
told me.
not basic math.
He
times
just
13.
said.
8 times 10
He
is
just
80.
said.
124.
Hey, he just said he really likes
That's
this
not
beer.
right.
Can we go to a full screen so we can see
8 times
everybody
13
on this one? So I can.
and then 3 times 8, 8, 16.
Chris, can we go to a full
24,
screen so we can see
so
everybody
104.
before I
Okay.
say this?
All right. I trust your opinion now. I just thought you were
He
doing this because it was one of those things.
Just
This isn't
said
bad.
Was that
I
right?
really
What'd
fucking
you say?
love
Was
this
that right?
beer,
You said 124.
and then
No.
gave it a
You were 20 off.
6.5.
104.
That's not even an I'll go to the liquor store and buy it myself
I'm
beer.
drunk,
That's exactly why I did that quiz.
I'm excellent at math.
8 times 13 is not an easy math question.
It's pretty
You gotta
easy,
break
man.
that up in 2 steps.
I mean, it's
It's
104.
I did
three
26 times
steps.
4.
104?
8 times 13.
Yeah, 104.
Yo, yeah, after you heard the answer? Oh,
No,
yeah,
I didn't hear the
answer.
answer. I literally.
Yeah, I added 20.
What about
Yeah.
9 times 11?
I was talking to the camera.
9 times 11.
9 times. Oh, fuck, man. 9, 99.
That's the easy rule. 11's the easy one.
Like 25 times 4 is 120 or some shit.
If you drink 4%, drink like 2%, it's 100%.
Oh, it's a beer. Oh,
Oh,
No,
God.
but he literally just gave that beer all of the fucking greatest
My eyes
comments,
water
and then he
from
gave
laughing.
it a 6.5.
Compared to a 4,
Yeah, shit is not
rating
good.
is so
I don't
messed
like
up.
it. I'm sorry. So was it Chris who came into my liquor store a couple weeks ago with his wife
Hey,
Just think of
Emily.
those beers you bought, the single ones.
Yeah, that was me. One of them.
That's false, Nate. 6.5 is the I don't know what to get. I'll get that again. All right. Touche.
Jason, go!
The single that I got, I gave it to Jason.
Yeah, the Prairie Artisan Ale.
Yeah,
That's sour. It had a very heavy cherry flavor to it and
Really?
some banana hints. It was pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I went into the one by the tag office because I was at the vape lounge or whatever the fuck it is, Juicy's.
Yeah, Juicy's.
Getting the stocking stuffer for somebody. So we went to the liquor store that was close by instead of Cave Divers. And Sally's
Brooks?
in there, and
Tate's
the guy I
house,
work with
David.
in there
David.
working the counter.
Tate's
Oh,
house.
fuck. Everywhere I go, almost everywhere I go, I see somebody I know.
Nice.
Am I the only one that needs to review this beer? Or do
Yep.
you still have to
No,
go, Jason?
I do.
Brooks?
This has an
One by Cordova, right behind it.
Oh, really? I didn't realize they sold any sort
What
of
the
craft
fuck is that
beers.
one even
It's got some
called?
good bombers and shit.
Oh, shit.
Laura's liquor.
Okay.
That's not Laura's. Sorry,
No,
Laura's.
Laura's is on
That
the
used to be
That's Ohio.
Fred's or
Ohio.
whatever.
No, Iron.
It's the one that's over by Blue Cross
Pickle
Blue
Park.
Shield.
Yeah.
And
It's
Gourmet
by
Go.
Lakewood.
Lakewood. Yeah.
I'm only asking because I didn't know if they were still good. Oh God.
This is
How long have they had them?
BT's liquor.
BT's liquor. There we go.
I've been there once. Yeah.
Used to be called like Fred's liquor or something like that.
This is really smoky. I was so surprised by how smoky it is. I didn't expect that at all with this. Actually, somebody mentioned earlier it was coconut. I expected coconut. I took that first drink and I was like, oh!
There's not coconut in there. It was Neff. Fuck you, Neff. You lied.
But it's not like a fake smoky flavor. It was like breathing
It's a real
straight in
smoky.
from a fire. I mean, it's very, very smoky. I think
It's
it's
like
the
being
only...
a man.
Feels liquor.
How would you know what that's like?
Look at me.
I know, that's why I'm asking. How would you know what that's like? Oh, your wife takes good care of you. I get it.
Look at his beard.
She hires you only the best men to take care of you.
Damn right she does.
I don't get a lot of the dark berry notes to this. I get a little bit of sweetness. I taste nothing that has to do with berry. I don't taste a lot of chocolate. The malt I think gets masked out really, really, really quick with that smoke. That's literally all I'm tasting with this. Which is why when you gave her that review, I was like, you must be drunk. There's no way you're tasting something else. It's a 5 for me. I would never buy this again. I'd choose a lot of things over it. It's just super heavy on that smoke flavor for me. I mean, it tastes almost like liquid smoke.
I got a second one. That's two. That I got a second one of both of them just because.
I almost chose this beer last week. I got the s'more one instead. I
would take that s'more one in a heartbeat right now.
Fuck, I don't know. This one's about even with it, in my opinion. I don't mind this. I have no fucking idea. That's why this will be interesting.
We do good. We do good things here.
You gave it an 8 last week. You gave it a 6 this week.
I'll probably start reviewing what I reviewed of that the week before.
It's not that funny.
It
Oh,
was.
it's that funny.
It's not that funny.
It is
Taste.
124
You're just on
funny.
your phone, you fuck.
Oh, glad you could figure out what.
Do your fucking pants have a phone pocket to them?
Oh.
Jesus Christ, Tate.
These are the Duluth
Just a minute ago,
Fire
you talked about
hose.
being a man. Look
He's
at you.
MacGyver.
Look at you.
fire hose Duluth
Jesus
pants, bro.
Christ.
David, he's definitely going portable glory hole.
Portahole. You got to do it. If you're not doing it, you're doing it wrong.
Fuck my life.
I'm not really sure what I'm getting out of this beer, but it doesn't taste too bad. It's pretty smooth. It almost gives me those chocolates with the fucking fruit in them, like that type of
Oh yeah,
flavor.
from the
Like
heart
a cordial
boxes.
cherry?
Yeah, which I hate those, but this actually tastes decent. I don't know that I would buy this. I'm not gonna say ever, but definitely not like again this year or anytime soon. I'm gonna give this a 6. I think 7s you'd like to keep in your fridge, or 6s you wouldn't want to go out of your way and shit. I just don't know about it. There's so much going on with it. It's hard to pinpoint why I like it or don't like it. There's just flavor clashing, but it's smooth at the same time.
Sally, don't you dare give Keystone a 0. It's one of 2 beers that actually grew in sales this last year. Is that Michelob Ultra?
Dave said 5.8 and I said 6. He's pretty goddamn good.
Don't.
I don't mind it. It's just
serious trash, just like Tate. So Steel Reserve.
It tastes
Steel Reserve.
It tastes very.
Old
like
Milwaukee was a 2, I think.
The
Old
water.
Milwaukee got a 2.
The watery type porter with some flavor added.
Also, people are getting dumber, Nate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What does that have to do with me? Am I making people dumber? I'll stop.
Nah.
That's probably an accurate assessment.
Or did you mean to put Tate and accidentally hit it in there?
Are you guys watching
It
the video
happens.
real quick?
Yeah. Not mine. The one that Dave did. His video editing
This
is
is a hard beer to
badass.
finish, man.
I grew in sales because the economy is shit and no one can afford the good stuff. Yeah, right. Fucking
Welcome.
Michelob Ultra is expensive as shit. I don't know if you guys know that.
Why would you buy it?
Calories. It is a calorie.
If you're gonna drink a beer, drink a beer.
It is a calorie.
Otherwise,
thing.
drink water.
Okay.
If you're gonna drink Michelob Ultra, drink water.
It's cheap at bars. It's not cheap in
Like fucking
liquor
Tank
stores.
7. Oh, I love nothing more than going to a happy hour, getting a Tank 7.
for $3.
Fucking
I'm
getting
gonna mute us while this is
smashed.
playing.
I would say
Again.
Welcome would probably get a 0. I was Sally, if I were to blindfold you and give you Coors Light and Keystone, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
What is happening? Where are we?
Where are we?
What year
has
is
a bit
it?
of banana hint to it.
What? Super Mario guy, come here. What are you gonna get a tattoo of if you win the raffle? Here's a tattoo you can get. I seen at a strip club one night. There was this hot young girl in there, and she had her left breast tattooed as the globe, and on the side, Atlas holding up the globe. I was like, that's cool right now while you're young and 22, but 10 years from now, you shit out 3 kids, that's going to look like an old Italian dude tossing up a pizza dough and trying to catch that shit. Fucking delicious. Put your hands together, be patient, and bring to the stage Taylor Klein, everybody. Cheers, everybody.
Wonder why the right words never come. Never parade.
Are you getting my face in this? Surreal. Look for aliens.
I don't know about the quality.
The Pawn Stars got
That
seriously
shit,
scammed. We all know that drinking guys like to make money. It goes without saying.
Facebook Raw tweeted out a video.
Yeah, it does.
When we stream it.
We got you, David. It was still pretty rad. You got to see the Pastora twins.
That and I stretched it. I think instead of like full screening
We were all
it
in
and
that
condensing
video.
it to the size of OBS. So that's probably half my bad trying to get it up.
So, funny story which I didn't bring into this is the Pastora's twin, or the Pastora twins' cousin is the one that I went to the Chiefs game with.
Wasn't Pastora the guy who killed his girlfriend in the bathroom?
Anything else in the freezer?
Could be.
Anything else you could want?
He was an Olympic athlete. Isn't that
There
what
you
it is? Oscar Pastora? Wasn't that the guy?
No.
I just opened that. Not that one?
No. I remember that one.
What are you grabbing for there, Tate?
Caramel.
Yeah, grab me one, would you?
Is this the
Yeah, that's the caramel. That's the caramel. Well, I think this is the roughest one that I've had so far.
What?
As far as like
Thank you.
overall,
Yep.
not
This?
liking. No. Like,
Oh, the caramel?
yeah, between two that I've had, it's probably been the roughest ones.
What are you doing, bro? Making some crazy ass sounds.
It's a badass video.
Oh, I like the video.
Yo, if you're out there and you're watching the show and you're drinking, let us know. Let us know what you're drinking.
Also, where is it? All the new people who joined us. Thank you.
Archie, where the hell are the goddamn wings?
Chewy, I think you die if you drink caramel. I don't know. I don't know dog rules. What are you allergic to?
If she's still watching, she'll respond. If she's not, then I don't know about her. I don't know if you want to keep her around.
That's what I was going to say. We were talking about the tabs on the left-hand one. I was actually looking at a site where you can get custom-made bottle caps.
Nice.
Where we can get like the actual BBBS symbol on an actual bottle cap. I'm like, that would be kind of cool to just have, put it for design and whatnot, and then if people come to be on the show, you get a bottle cap.
Yeah.
Custom-made bottle cap.
That'd be pretty all right, man.
Nate needs some Yellow Jackets.
Ooh.
Oh, she's drinking that Boar's Head Old
Zinfandel.
I thought Boar's Head was a deli meat.
Diluted Diet Pepsi?
From like Publix.
Fuck you, Tate. Boom, boom. That's the Tate hate gun going off. Oh! Damn, Tate.
I don't know what you're going to do, bro. You're going to have to figure out how to mediate that sassy lady that you got.
Oh, baby.
My goodness.
Baby, keep it going. Baby, keep it going.
Wait until that energy is thrown your way. Gonna have to deal with that.
How do you think it's not? Why do you think it's not?
Every day, it's a struggle.
It is deli meat. I just finished the bottle. Oh, a little drunk.
This caramel.
Drinking Tate Hate Raid.
Tate Haterade.
This caramel is good shit.
It's not a bad beer.
I think if you mix them.
How long ago did we get a fucking comment from Twitch? Did anybody notice that before?
Oh, shit. What's up, people?
A device on your Wi-Fi is casting Netflix. What the fuck? Is that your?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it feeding that message to me?
Are you connecting to my Wi-Fi?
Probably.
Yeah. There you go.
That's crazy.
Does it not give you a time? Iced tea.
The sass is only for you, Tate.
Ooh. They're still watching. What's up, Snatchernaut? That's a pretty badass name.
Snatchernaut.
Or is it Snotchernaut?
I'm gonna say Snatchernaut.
Yo,
Snatchernaut.
Wait, how do you say her name?
Thanks.
That name there?
Snatchernaut.
Angelique.
Hey, yo, Angelique.
It's Archie.
Where are them wings at? Are they coming?
Where the wings at, dough?
Hey,
where the wings at, dough?
Make sure don't heat those up in the microwave. Do that in the oven. We want those to be nice.
No, we're about to go get some wings from Old Chicago.
A nice
Take mate.
crispy sear. Nice crispy.
Julie,
oh my goodness!
you've been above us all day. Snatchernaut. We're talking about beers.
And which ones are good and which ones are not.
So you know what, David? You're on here a lot of Tuesdays. Why are you not on the show? Why are you not?
Yeah, Dave, come get drunk with us on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't know if you can see my eye, but it's
winking at you. I don't know. Is that what's
doing the
happening
rock? Take no one goes down.
It's glory hole.
Tells you how to do your job.
No one goes and knocks a dick out of your hand to tell you how to do your job.
Not a huge beer. What do you drink, sir? What do you drink, Snatchernaut? I did laugh because was it last week's episode or the week before? It was like drink more whiskey. That's all it said. It was like the only comment.
Well, that's Bishop.
Yeah,
Don.
he works out of Vortex.
Don Bishop. That's what he always says.
He just goes drink more whiskey and fucking keeps scrolling. I think.
I don't know. Half work, half talk shit. I'm like halfway in.
The fun thing about it saying a device in your Wi-Fi is casting Netflix is you can hit pause and it pauses or show up there.
I just did that.
Okay.
David, Taylor, and 4 others just popped up. Awesome vid, dude. Thanks for including me in it.
That was me saying it to them.
Oh, they replied to it.
Alright, so Snatchernaut says, not a huge beer enthusiast. That's exactly why the show was started.
Yeah.
Whenever it began, I believe only Tate was a huge beer enthusiast.
Sorry, I'm from Finland, and translating is hard. Didn't you guys have a Finland beer or something like that?
Nope.
No, it wasn't Finland. Nope. Okay, never mind. Not Finland.
We can Skype you in anytime, dude. Actually, hang out.
Dude, you just throwing that out to everybody. You know what? If you watch the show, you would be on, and you want to drink beer.
Why not?
Beer enthusiast.
Actually, you're right. Why not?
I think it's called long drink.
I could set it up in a couple minutes.
Is long drink the name of the beer?
Not a huge beer enthusiast.
Maybe it's a Long Island.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a long drink. So if that's the name of a beer, I would like to try that.
They said not a huge beer enthusiast.
But it seems like they're speaking pretty goddamn good English.
Yeah, but
it is a second language. Oop, drink.
We just speak so poor of English, even though it's the language of our country.
Hiding underwear in your car for your wife, Jason.
Are you making fun of my stutter? Are you serious right now? You know how offensive that is? I'm offended.
What's up, Bryce?
Finnish.
What up, Bryce?
Longcaro, a.k.a. long drink.
Oh.
Is that what you're drinking? Is it
Finnish
Longcaro?
Okay.
Where it looks like it's a very mixed drink.
What is in that? Let's find out. Finish.
Gin, grapefruit juice, lemon, lime, club soda.
Oh.
Does that sound like what you're drinking? Hey, it is Longcaro.
It's not beer, sorry. It's more like gin and grapefruit soda. We call it
Figured
it out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Thanks, Google. You make me look smart
looks
sometimes.
Tasty. I mean, I'll try it next time I go out.
I like to actually have. They have grapefruit. What are they?
Stinger?
Oh,
what are we talking about?
Jarritos. And mix that with some tequila. Some nice clear tequila. Ooh, it's good.
Okay.
It is good.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If
That's
you want to
what it
go
looks
have
like.
a nice good time with some tequila, go to La Curva and get one of their margaritas.
They do an awesome michelada.
Oh, they do a phenomenal michelada.
La
Their
Curva
michelada
is
has
all
3
around.
beers in it.
Amazing.
A michelada, it's generally it's got oh god damn it, what's this stuff? It's not
There's
clamato.
Yeah,
it's
it has
clamato,
clamato in it.
Worcestershire, celery salt, pepper.
But it has like a seasoning that they put in it.
And
Sure,
then
never
It's michelada seasoning. Yeah, it's
and then
michelada
it's
seasoning.
got they use Modelo in theirs, and then they add 1 to 2 Modelos, and then if they don't finish off the beer, the second one that they put in there, they'll give you the rest of the bottle.
How nice of them.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
And they make phenomenal food. I'm telling you.
La Curva?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Their salsa? Just their salsa.
It's the same salsa
Love
as
I think Jalisco salsa's
Jalisco.
better.
Better.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's the
say
same.
It's
No.
A lot of the same people even work there.
Jalisco is more puree.
yeah, allspice snake, duh. Or
La
Chef Chef.
Curva?
La Curva's more
Your food's
chunky.
actually hot.
Oh, spicy.
That's
Yeah,
what we
it
like.
is. It is. I
You're
will give
tripping,
them
bro.
that.
Does
Jalisco's the shit.
does Isidra still work there?
I'm telling you, Elder was right when he was bitching about Jalisco's, and then we went to La Curva, and I started seeing the light.
I get prime service every time at Jalisco.
With
Oh,
your,
dude,
with your soggy
that-
chips and your
The
cold
owner
food.
of La Curva comes up to me every single time. Oh, make sure everything's okay. Like, they found a hair in my sister's food last time, and they pulled that shit away, brought out a brand new one in like 5 minutes or less. They might have just swiped it all off and put a new topping on it, but still, it was fucking phenomenal.
Sarah, you don't count.
They were late to give me my food, so they gave me all my food for free.
For free,
And,
yeah.
and I mean, it was still really quick. It
Yeah.
just took like 15 minutes
Mhm.
total, like start to finish. And they're like, they wiped off mine. They kept Sarah's on there, but yeah, it was.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love our server. We always get the same server, and I feel terrible.
it
Japanese
Isidra?
whiskeys. Yeah, Isidra.
Oh,
Isidra is a
she's
shit,
awesome.
dude.
She was whatever it used to be Los Patrios.
Yeah,
she was
Los
our
Patrios,
waitress there. And then whenever El Atarone opened way out north, she was our waitress there, and she knew us, and she knew our orders and everything. And she was like, "Hey, you guys used to get this at Los Patrios. Do you want this here? It's not on the menu."
Yep.
Yes,
We
absolutely.
should get it made.
And I mean, this was before we had our
Justin's got a
kid.
big fucking head,
It's
though.
been for
you
like
can't
10 years.
underestimate the size
And
of
then
the
she
fucking
went
head.
back to Jalisco and she gave us the same order there. And then she left to go to this place and she's like, "Come visit me here." We went there and she's like, "We got your food.
Nobody
Get your
cares.
food." Yes.
The-
No,
we don't
you
need
should
a 10-minute
always care
story
about
a
Isidra.
goddamn server that you had once at a
Isidra
fucking
is the
Mexican
best.
restaurant.
Wasn't once.
We
It's
don't
been
need
for
that
12
story.
fucking years.
We
I've
don't
known
need
her
that
longer than I've
goddamn
known
story,
you.
Jason.
She's more important to my
Sarah
life
said
than you'll
fuck you,
ever be.
Grace.
Sarah's the worst.
No, literally, Isidra is the best. Like, she was a Monday regular for my girlfriend when she worked at Chili's. And so, like, we always go, and every time we go, and we try and get her if she's there. Just because she does such a good job, and she takes care of you. She wants to ask how you are, how everything's been since the last time you've been there. She remembers your face, and
that's how everybody is at Jalisco for me, though. Because I go so much, they're like, "Oh, you want the normal?"
Because it's a block from your house.
I can get drunk and walk over there and not get lost.
I bet you they would deliver you food.
Probably.
I don't even know her list.
Snatch or not said
Japanese whiskeys.
Whiskeys.
Suntory. Ooh, Suntory is some good whiskey.
So Jason actually lived in Japan for how
6
long?
months?
It was like 7.5.
7.5 months.
Yeah.
So he would have a better one on that Snatch or Not than any of us would.
Oh, they sell
Snatch or Not.
Their whiskey there is very, very cheap. They even sell U.S. whiskeys cheaper than they sell them here. But oh man,
it's called wanting a tip. Don't like you.
I bet you think she love you.
Jalisco's recycles food, man. True story.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That
Maybe
seems
chips,
weird.
but I can't.
And your liquor store holds beer for fucking 3 years.
Oh, Sally, you asked what the expiration date was, or if it was expired or not.
I didn't even check that. I was like,
Pot calling the kettle black?
David. Oh!
I'll have you know, some people call me a saint.
That's true. Tate, of all evil creatures, that's called Sarah a saint. So I mean,
Sarah
of all evil creatures,
Sarah deserves a medal every day that she
goes
to sleep knowing
so
that she
Sarah?
put up with your shit the whole goddamn day and didn't suffocate you in your sleep with a goddamn pillow.
Come say it to my face. Well, next time I'm in BJ's.
Then I have to go to a shitty liquor store again. I'm kidding.
That just seems awkward. Why is it called BJ's? She said, say it to my face, so then you have to go visit BJ's.
Sounds like some
That's
code
awkward.
names or
What's the
something.
audition like there?
I don't want to know. Never mind. Change subject. Change subject.
2 people from Twitch right now.
Hey,
Some Twitch doesn't say.
We got a Snatch or
I
Not.
was gonna say once we get more of a Twitch following, I got so many fucking games.
What
to give
is
away.
a Snatch or Not?
So many
It's a
fucking
play on the word
games
astronaut.
to give
Cool
away.
streams, bros, but I gotta bounce. Sorry, 4:38 a.m. Catch y'all
Holy
later.
shit!
Hey man, Snatch or Not, thanks for watching. We'll be here every Tuesday. Feel free to jump in.
7 p.m. Central Time, America.
I know we're a little late for you, but if you're up, I don't know if you work the nights or not, but if you're here, check us out.
Come hang out. It's probably a play on astronaut, but they're exploring pussy instead of astro.
Hey, maybe.
A pussy explorer. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Snatch or Not.
It's a Snatch or Not. He's going where no man has gone before.
Snatch row
He's,
not.
An unknown frontier. Wait, is he on? What's the Star Trek?
Initial of the owner's
name of the spaceship?
wives. BT's not BJ.
Enterprise.
USS Enterprise. Yep.
USS Enterprise with the Snatch or Not.
Snatch
or
not.
not. Is that a Dan face there?
It's
Is
a
that-
Dan face
is that what
laughing.
that is?
That's a Tate face laughing right there.
I need to get the Twitch chat back integrated because we've had decent views, or at least a couple
Micro
people
nuts.
chime in the last month or two.
Yeah, maybe once in a while.
And it's hard to catch them down there in the corner.
I still think we need to do at least 2 of the guys' nights where it is just us doing a game for 4 to 5 hours. Boom, and then also
Outside
John
Day.
Fortnite.
Yes, and then also
Fortnite.
the John Wick night where we watch
Okay,
John Wick and we do fucking John Wick reviews.
amateurs playing Fortnite.
I'm so down
When
for
is
that
3
one.
coming out? Aren't they filming that shit right
They
now?
are filming it right now, and they're doing the series.
So probably next
Can
year.
we just one day just stream us? Not. We can film us after video film. We can film us after doing the reviews.
Sally, I think you
John
can
Wick,
handle
just
a little bit
like-
of hate coming your way.
We could.
This is the way we
sorry.
roll. You can handle it. Hate is how we express
It's
love.
only because BJ's Liquor. You're trying to tell us that they were selling old beer.
I thought it was BT's liquor. Is it?
We still don't know, even though she told us.
She told us, but we still know. A 9-year-old will school you in Fortnite. I doubt
probably very
he gets
true.
dubs like I do.
Oh, I thought she was talking to Tate.
My cousin is like 13 or 14, and he'll fucking kill 8 people around, 11 people around. Like,
that's nuts.
Yeah,
that's nuts.
And he's like, "Come at me, bro." I'm like, no,
my nephew is ridiculous. He's
you know what I hate?
You tell him I'll play you Halo and an old Xbox. Let's do that.
I just tell him like,
be careful. Apparently, 51-year-old
same thing I did when I was your age. It's just a different fucking skin.
Yeah.
Where it's an alley.
What David said. Apparently, 51-year-olds will smoke some 8-year-olds in the face.
Done before, bro.
Is that like you and me going
Tell him to
fishing
fight
in the
him in
dark? On our backs and counting stars when the cool grass grows?
Oh, man.
What time are we at? 8:41?
Yep.
8:41 and all's well.
It goes by so fast. God damn it.
Best 2 weeks of the week. Or best 2 hours of the week. Best 2 weeks of the week.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed in my choice.
Yeah.
So disappointed.
Of your beer?
Oh,
yeah.
It was not that bad.
It was bad.
Which one did you get? The disco?
Yeah.
I don't think it was that bad.
Took the punch for you. Got it myself.
You're literally you're being absurd right now, Will Tom.
If I would have picked it last week, I would have given it a 9.
I'm back at
Because it was yours? Wait a minute,
fuck you guys!
You're fucking Tate this instance. That's what you did earlier this evening.
I literally dogged my own fucking choice.
You know I'm kidding.
Chris would have been like, I picked this one.
This is the best beer I've had all year.
I don't know what it was not. 4, 7,
You just spilled beer all over the rug, you douche.
It's the beer rug. It was for
even better.
What do you think? We're at Paramount?
It was your better.
You
Your
can't
beer.
fucking do that.
Mount?
Fuck.
It was your beer.
So you were drunk there and you're drunk here talking
Taste
about that.
pronunciation's
It is a
off.
perpetual cycle.
Will Calm, defend me.
Defend me.
From the Paramount.
You were fucking hammered at Paramount.
Will Calm at the Paramount.
We'll calm at Paramount.
Bro, it's held together by beer.
I was singing the song my way. Got the start. That rug is held together by beer. Douche canoe. It's called a carpet, you caveman.
Y'all ready to eat?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He keeps
We gotta do it.
his
We're
tail.
gonna toast it up.
All right, everybody.
Throw it up. Throw it up.
Does Jason
Smoke
have beer?
them.
I do, just a little bit. Just a little
Lift
bit.
your glasses to the
I don't know what this beer is, but I'm
hold
gonna
on,
drink it.
let's do it.
It's better than the other
I don't know
two
what
that
the
we
fuck
had
you are,
today.
but I'm gonna eat you too.
Thank you, everybody.
Love y'all. You have a great
David,
week.
sign up for the show.
See you
Send
boys.
us,
Good night. Yeah, Dave,
send us
come on.
at
Come in.
fuckyoutate@brewsbrosbs.com.
Do I get one now?
Oh, yeah, actually.
Yeah!
I sent you a few weeks ago. Give me a picture of you, profile
Thank you.
pic, everything,
Don't ever
and
log
I'll
in.
put you on the site.
I don't think the site's a real thing.
Later, Facebook
You've
land.
seen the fucking site.
Yeah, the site that never got
I'll
published.
find you in some kind of dark alley.
I don't know why I didn't publish it.
It's
as
just
soon
like
as it was
Jason's
done.
personality.
Yeah.
As soon as it
Disappointment.
was done.
Say it 1 minute, go
Well,
to the next.
and now it's all
A disappointment.
F on there, so
A disappointment.
I mean, throw him up there.
Good
Then
fight,
Post
good
some
night.
more. Post some more YouTube
my
videos,
goodness.
and we'll be good.